Being organized can help reduce stress, and today we're helping all of the shoe lovers out there who need help with their shoe storage. Christian Dare is here with optimizing tips for all of us who have more footwear than we know what to do with. Hey, Christian, are you a member of that club?
So I will admit I'm a member of that club, but our motto is you can never have too many shoes and they all have a purpose, so don't worry.
Amen.
Right?
I agree. A reason, a season, or a lifetime. You need those shoes in your life. You just have to figure out where to, how to store them all.
Yeah, storage is really important because also you want to store them properly so that you can own and wear those shoes for years to come.
Yeah.
Shoes are an investment, right? So I've got 4 or 5 different tips on how we can do some great storage.
Okay, so let's talk about what the pros do to store their shoes.
Yes. The pros, as we like to call them, sneakerheads.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's not derogatory. They love to be called sneakerheads.
Yeah.
It's people who line up at 6 a.m., 4 a.m., 3 a.m. for the latest drop of sneakers, right? So sneakers are their life. They're expensive. They want to store them well. So they often store them in these beautiful, clear cases. They're easy to build. You can actually stack them. So it's really easy. You could build an entire wall of them.
Yes.
And then what I love is there's actually, each one has a little front door. It's almost like a little garage door for every pair of shoes, so you can open it and pull out your shoes. So it keeps them clean, it keeps them pretty, it keeps them organized. But
this is gorgeous.
it is gorgeous. But each one of those cubes is going to cost you about $22.
Oh my.
So you can imagine if you had 200 shoes, like what is that, 4 mortgage payments?
That's
a lot of money.
That's too much. $22 each?
$22 each.
I was thinking maybe $4 or $5.
I wish. If you find those, let me know.
Okay.
So my trick is I go to the little old store where everything's around $1 or $2, and I buy these bins.
They're just as good.
They're just as good, and you can stack them. They keep them clean and organized. And then I always say, just make sure when you're storing them properly. So I always say, keep your dust bags. They're there for a reason. Invest in some wooden shoe horns,
Shoe horns, yeah.
Just so you can fit them in, because this is kind of gross, but when you wear shoes, you sweat a little, they get a little moist.
It happens.
So if it's a leather shoe, it actually will become misshapen.
Yeah.
So you want to put in the shoe horns because it will actually keep them the exact right shape so that they can store properly. Put them in your dust bag so they're nice and clean and stay dust free. Then you put the lid on it, and then I've had friends who say, but how do you know which shoe you should be using?
True.
You actually can just put labels on each box.
Oh my gosh, look at how organized you are.
So you can do labels on each one. And then I just printed these on my home printer.
Yeah.
If you don't have a home printer, you could do some shoe selfies.
Okay.
So pull out your little Polaroid. Here, Trace, we'll do your little shoe today. Oh, turn it on, Christian.
First turn it on. I can pose like this forever, it's fine.
Do your little shoe thing. And then I always just grab them, write a little name on the bottom.
Yes.
So like this one's called JW. I've now started calling these Janelle, so I know who's who. And you just double side tape them on the front, and you can stack them up.
Listen, this is great, and your shoes are beautiful pieces of art. So I think it's really good that you treat them properly, and I like this idea of keep them forever.
Yeah.
Like, let's stop being all disposable, right? So get the shoes, treat them properly, and I'm saying this for myself. Treat them properly so that they last for a long time, because we want to be keeping our stuff for a long time. Gorgeous storage system there. What if you are looking for something even for less money?
For less money and more shoe storage. This entire system cost me under $25 on Amazon.
Okay.
So I think it's really handy, especially if you're one of those places where there's an old home, you don't have a proper front closet. It's nice and narrow, it could fit against a wall. I love that there's doors to it, so when guests come over, you can hide all your shoes.
Ooh, I want the gold ones.
But what's great...
Pretty.
Very pretty, right?
Yeah.
What's great is it's actually just a really easy system that clicks together so you can customize it. And because you can customize it, you could do boots on one side, your shoes on the other side. You could assign a shelf per child so everyone keeps their shoe organized. And then when company comes over, you can just pop down the flaps.
Yeah.
If you wanted to, you could cut a piece of wood. If this is one of my DIYs, I would do this. Set up a home bar at the front door. It could be multi-purpose, right?
Oh my gosh, I love that. Okay, you've got another storage solution, even less money, and it's also going to be a little bit more compact if you're in a very small space.
Yes. So I think a lot of women have trouble storing their heels.
I do. Yeah.
I swear these aren't my heels, only because this is not my size.
Yeah, mine neither.
Right? So I know a lot of people try to save room by storing their heels like this.
Yeah, it doesn't really do much.
I don't know how much room that saves. A millimeter?
Maybe.
Like, nice try. So what I've discovered is actually these little stackers. So they're these beautiful little stackers. You can adjust the height depending on if you're wearing a kitten heel, which you shouldn't bother, or a proper heel.
Thank you. I feel the same way about a kitten heel. Forget
and then
it,
you
just
can actually
flat.
stack 2 of them on the same system, so they're on top of each other. You can still see them. You just slide them in, and you basically doubled your storage space.
That is very good. And I hear you actually have one more solution for us.
One more. So I call it hiding in plain sight.
Okay.
So you can see there's this beautiful room divider.
Yeah, it's nice.
I actually came up with this trick just the other day because I was running out of shoe room. You turn it around, da-da-da-da, and it's a hidden spot for all this shoe storage. So I actually just grabbed a shoe bag that you usually hang on your closet doors.
Yeah.
Screwed it into the top. You can fill it with all shoes. You can do all 3 sides. And then when you turn it around, it just disappears. So if you've got this between spaces, a great storage spot, you can just pop in behind, grab a shoe, and then get ready for the day.
This is so beautiful. And I have to say, I love being in this space. This world, like, I feel like I could live in a closet. I could live in one of your closets because it's well organized, okay?